Hello my sweeties and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Celise and thank you for joining my spooky little family. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some of my unpopular horror opinions. I have been wanting to do this video for a very long time. But I have been pretty scared because I feel like I'm just going to get ripped to shreds. And you know what? If that's the case, so be it. But I just want to reiterate before we get into these unpopular horror opinions that I am in no way, shape, or form trying to be condescending or rude or anything like that in this video. These are just my opinions and what I think. It does not mean that if you enjoy these things or these movies that you are stupid or anything like that. This is just what I have to say, and that's it. I just wanted to give that quick little disclaimer, and now let's get into the video. Okay, and now we're starting off with a very, very unpopular opinion, and that is, I do not like the Saw franchise.
Dude! What the fuck?
I really like Leigh Whannell and his writing. I think he is actually a really talented and smart writer, director, and actor in the horror genre, and his work, it just continues to get better and better. We can see that he changes with the times, and honestly, we love to see it. Saw, Dead Silence, Insidious Chapter 2, and now with The Invisible Man. Can we just take a moment? The glow up is real. But although I like the first Saw movie, and I do think that Jigsaw is a really cool villain, I gotta be real and say these films are just, they're just not for me. I think they are absolutely ridiculous. And low-key, I feel like they do a lot of shit for shock value. And honestly, I'm not really about that. I also have to be real and say I did laugh just a little bit when he revealed the reason why he does these things to people.
What was the reason?
I don't know why, but I was just like, okay. All right, and here's another one that if you've been on my channel for a while, if you've been here since the beginning, baby, then you know I do not like zombie movies. There are some zombie films that I think are the exception, but for the most part, zombie movies, they're just not for me. So I think that honestly, The Walking Dead is a huge reason why I don't really like this genre anymore. It's just been there, done that, and I'm tired. I am tired. I'm not gonna explain myself anymore. No nuance, just vibes. Now we're coming in with the more spicy situation that I know is gonna get people really riled up. But I do not like rape revenge movies, usually the ones written by men about women. This one is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty rare that I find a rape revenge movie that isn't extremely tropey and insulting. And the few that aren't usually don't use the assault as the main crux of the character's development. Two examples, in my opinion, are American Mary and Promising Young Woman. That's it. If you want to fight with me in the comments, you can comment all you want. And now at number 4, most of the movies that go viral for being the scariest movie of all time usually just become a trend and then no one ever really talks about them again. I'm sorry, this is a Saint Maud hate post. No, but really most of the time these movies or shows aren't really as good or as scary as the marketing team that came up with this BS wants you to think. Sometimes, on occasion, one will hit for me, like The Haunting of Hill House, but for every Hill House, there are 10 Bird Boxes or Towels, and honestly, don't even get me started on What Keeps You Alive.
Canadian thriller, What Keeps You Alive?
And I also want to point out, there are some that the horror community really stan, specifically Saint Maud or The Dark and the Wicked, and this is gonna be a bit of a shot fired at the horror community, but not liking a film does not mean you did not understand it. Multiple people in the horror community have received hateful and insulting comments just for like not liking Saint Maud. What? Saint Maud was boring. It was boring. It's not a hard film to understand. It isn't that deep. There are plenty of films that are commentaries on religious extremism and loneliness and do it way better than Saint Maud. I will say though, it was very well done for a first feature film, but it was very overhyped, and I will give $20 to whoever remembers this film in 6 months. And now for a slightly less controversial one to end this video on a lighter note. I prefer New Nightmare over all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I do like the first one, but for the most part, I don't really care too much for the others. Sorry, Dream Warriors. I just feel like Wes Craven does a great job at being meta. Like, my man created this gem and then went on to do Scream? It's everything. What can I say? I'm just a girl who likes films that are meta and effective in doing so. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps me a lot. And be sure to click the little notification bell to be up to date every single time I upload. And please let me know in the comments down below, what are some of your unpopular horror opinions? I would love to do a video reacting to them. And also, let me know if you would like to see more videos like this, because I'd love to do them for you. This honestly was all in fun. There is really no kind of hate here, so take that for what you will. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.